Boy, oh boy. Back at it again, folks. And I'm just really excited for today's episode. Episode 16, folks, of the TrapHouse podcast, brought to you by yours truly, some guy. Now I don't know how things or time or space has been spent in your world. I know how it's been spent in mine, and I'll tell you right now, I couldn't be happier. This guy sitting behind this mic at this point in time feels pretty goddamn good. As we all should. No matter what we're going through, no matter what problems we're facing, no matter what our week's been like, no matter what our year's been like, no matter what our neighbor's doing, no matter what your aunt in a different state's doing, it don't matter. As long as you're doing good, fuck, man, I don't know how else to put it, but keep doing it. I encourage you all to just stay positive. Do we get into some crazy shit here at the TrapHouse? Oh, you know we do. You know we do. And at episode 16, we're about to push the envelope. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, oh shit, dude. I mean, he's already pushed the envelope. He's already crossed the line that he can't go back from. He's already into enemy territory, running around with just a med bag. I don't even got a weapon. All I got is the thoughts and words that come out of my mouth. Now, whether you enjoy them or not, I don't really know how to say that I don't care any other way. I just want you to know that I'm just fucking happy you're showing up. It's our 16th birthday today. And guess what? It's motherfucking Thanksgiving. So, I think they say it this way. They say, Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Now let me say, yeah, you know, everybody's going to be eating their turkey and their lasagna and their 3-bean casserole and their yams and their fucking salad with all 700 different types of dressing. But, I mean, it's worth it, right? It's worth it to be happy on Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell you why I'm happy on Thanksgiving. I'll tell you. I'm happy on Thanksgiving because Christopher Columbus. Now, I don't know if you don't know this guy or not, but this guy is number one in my book. Now, I'm not a big holiday guy at all. I've never really been a big holiday guy. I don't like the idea of being told I need to be joyous at this time because people who want to make money say I need to be joyous at that time. But this holiday, I don't know if you don't know this or not, but Christopher Columbus is the shit. I'm just going to read a quick quote. Now, this is somebody saying that this guy said it. And I'm just going to go with it because it's fun. Gold is a treasure, and he who possesses it does all he wishes to in this world, and succeeds in helping souls into paradise. I wonder what he meant by that. So I pondered it just right before I turned the mic on. I just pondered it just for a second. And you know what that means? Slaughtering helpless Indians, men, women, children, infants, pregnant women, crippled old men, chiefs, under-chiefs, and everything in between. Christopher Columbus was the shit. He helped them into paradise. Not with the word of God. He didn't usher them into the heavens by showing them the word of God. He ushered them into the heavens or to the spirit realm by raping them mercilessly. Do you know that they used to give money to people with scalps? Now, a scalp is when you take a knife. Back then, the knives weren't really, the best. So they couldn't always be that sharp. So could you imagine being alive and free on land that you possess, and some guy shows up and cuts the top of your head off with a rusty old knife and then goes and sells it so he can get himself a pint of ale? Now, I don't know about you folks. I don't know. This whole holiday thing that we all get wrapped up in, we're happy for this, we're merry for that, we're Valentine's for that, we're support the troops on Veterans Day. We do all these things, right? And some of these holidays are just like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck's a Valentine's Day? But Happy Thanksgiving Day? That's a real holiday. There's no better holiday than the holiday that we get to celebrate giving thanks to Christopher Columbus. We have to give thanks to this man. So I'm here. Epiphany Chris is here to let everybody know. Look, I'm going to say it for you. Thank you, Christopher Columbus, for raping and pillaging and killing all them goddamn Indians so we could get fat on a holiday that don't really exist. But again, these are thoughts and these are facts in my opinion. So guess what? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Look at all this thanks that's going out today. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. I'll thank you again. Comment, subscribe. At 100 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000. Now that's tax-free money. I don't know about you, but anybody willing to give away $1,000 is pretty retarded nowadays. But I'm willing to do it. If we're celebrating a guy who raped, pillaged, and killed tons of Indians on a day that doesn't fucking matter, I'm going to give away $1,000 because I feel like I can. So again, shout out to Christopher Columbus. Shout out to the boats that brought him over here. If it wasn't for you, bud, a whole generation of people wouldn't be killed. Thanks, dude. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Now, last week, or I don't know, 8 days ago, I think. Jeez, man, not really sure. I was just so hyped about Thanksgiving. I'm just so hyped, you know what I mean? I just lose track of shit. I put stuff off. But anyway, the last episode we asked giraffes. Just think about giraffes. Now, in the world we're living in today, I'll tell you right now, thinking about a giraffe definitely puts your mind at ease a little bit. Has to. It has to. Have you ever seen a giraffe? Even at a zoo. If you've seen a giraffe at a zoo, that's good. You ever seen a giraffe in the wild or on one of them reservations? Where they house the giraffes so they can run around and have a good time and pretend like they're in their natural habitat. Now, if you ever seen one of these giraffes, or if you ever fed one, or they're very interesting beings. Very interesting. And it's fun to think about them. They're kind of goofy, They're really goofy. They when they're born, they're 6 foot fucking tall. Now, they have hooves. They got more camel toe than a camel. And their legs are, when they're fully grown, a giraffe's legs are 6 foot tall. Their legs are taller than the average human on this planet. And we belong here. This animal, they say they say they have spots. I don't think these are spots. These are designed puzzle pieces that just fit perfectly on this animal. Could you imagine a giraffe with round spots? Like a polka dotted giraffe? It'd be ugly as shit. But no, we got puzzle pieces. Do you know that a giraffe can sprint for at least 2 miles at 30 miles an hour. Now 2 miles, that's 5,280 feet times 2. Do the math. He can, with their 6-foot long legs, they can sprint for 2 miles at 30 miles an hour. Brought to you by scientists who chased a giraffe until it died. I don't know, it's just an interesting fact. But no two giraffes are the same. They can all run that long, they can all run that far, but no two giraffes are the same. See, these things they call spots, I like to call them puzzle pieces, but the puzzle pieces define them. There's only 9 different types of species of giraffes in the world, but these markings on their skin and on their hide define them. There's no two giraffes that are the same. Sound familiar? They're the world's tallest mammal that we know of. I mean, it's not like they don't stick out or anything. They're fucking tall as shit. But it's a giraffe, man. It's a giraffe. There's only 117,000. The whole population of giraffe is 117,000 in the world. This is a census that needs to get looked into. It really does, because one of the most majestic creatures on the planet, and we only got 117,000 of them left. If you got some time, Google this. Giraffe poachers. People kill these things just for their tail. Sound familiar, Christopher Columbus? Remember when you killed all them Indians for their scalps? They spend a majority of their lives standing up. A majority of their life, they stand up. They stand up when they eat. They stand up when they sleep. They stand up when they're fighting. They stand up when they're fucking. They stand up. And wouldn't you? It's tough for a giraffe to get low. It's tough for them to get low. They sleep maybe 30 minutes a day. Some can actually sleep for 5 minutes. In a 24-hour period, imagine just sleeping 5 minutes and then having to spend the rest of your day running away from a pack of lions. I'm sorry, not a pack. What do they call them? Philip, what do they call them? Then they got to spend the rest of their day running away from a pride of lions. Tallest mammal, can run 30 miles an hour for 2 miles, spends the rest of their day trying to eat a leaf from the top tree and running away and defending itself from a pride of lions. Giraffes are very interesting creatures. Let me tell you why I think giraffes are the most loyal and the most dedicated creature on the planet. They never settled for that low-hanging fruit. They never settled for the easy way out. They never just wanted to be. They wanted more. They wanted more. It's just one of the strangest things, and it really makes you think, and I hope you thought about it. Again, you got time. You have time, and thinking is effortless. All it takes is just a little time. Now, the giraffe has a really small lifespan. They live for a while, for sure. But with us humans walking around, and with the pride of the lions and tigers walking around, there's only 117,000 of them left. They wanted more. They were dedicated, they're loyal. Now, with their long necks, it's tough for them to drink water. So, they gotta stretch, they gotta reach, they don't settle for none of that low-hanging fruit. Why do you think their goddamn necks are so long? Always reaching for more. always trying to do better. No two of them are the same. Tallest man, pretty fucking quick on their 6 foot long legs. Pretty damn quick. Now I'm gonna blow your minds a little bit. Not really blow your minds, I'm probably just gonna walk you down a little, I don't know, it's like a little thought path. It's just like, here, take my hand. I'm gonna lead you to some thought. I just want you to think about this for a second. As a human, which I am, I'm a human. You're a human. If you're not a human, you'd make a great guest. Contact me. However, this giraffe spends its life trying to get that Akaya. I don't know how to say it, nor do I care to try. Well, I just tried a little bit. I don't really care to learn it. So, it reaches and it stretches and it every day it struggles to get its food. It pushes itself to do better. And then what happens? Here comes Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Here comes Leo the Leopard. Here comes that prideful lion who just slept for 16 hours of the day, woke up hungry and mad, and was like, hey, I can't get that fruit at the top of that tree. I wonder what it tastes like from inside that giraffe. Now he whispers to his buddies, hey, that's a tall motherfucker, and he can run for a long time. We gotta make a plan to take that motherfucker down. Now this giraffe ain't bothering nobody. He's doing his own thing. He's reaching for that. He's reaching for his goals. He's reaching for that his prime steak, basically. And that's what he wants. And he gets it. Oh, he gets it. Look how big that fucker's neck is. Now that's some loyalty if I ain't ever seen it before. Now you got these tigers and lions. They devise a plot against the giraffe who spent his whole life striving for more. And what happens? It's not like one lion or one tiger try to take down one giraffe. Look it up. You may see a few videos, sure. But a majority of the time, it's a whole group of cocksuckers trying to take down one giraffe. You ever seen that before in life? Have you ever felt like you strive for something your whole life and then a bunch of cunts come and try to take you down? I don't know about you, but I'm seeing it a lot nowadays. I'm seeing it a lot. And it stems from jealousy and envy. I want what he's got. I don't want to put the effort in, but I want what he's got. I want what she's got. I want what they got. And everybody in between. I want whatever that motherfucker's got. Because from a distance, everything, it looks so easy, right? Everything looks easy. I can do that. I can do that. Christopher Columbus said I could sail a boat. I could take over a nation. I could make it look easy. And guess what he did? We celebrate that motherfucker. I celebrate him. I tip my hat to the guy. It's the only holiday that makes sense to me. That's the only one. But giraffes, man. Doesn't it seem like some of us are a giraffe and some of us are lions? Now, I get it. Some people can look at lions as like the fierce creature, but if you look at a lion, we're not going to get into it too much, but a lion sleeps 16 hours a day, 17 hours a day. I've heard some lions sleeping 20 hours a day, them lazy fucks. And all they do is they work together as a team. Hey, that's good. That's good. But it's not like they're... It's not like they... Why don't you go after something your own size? I get it, you're hungry, but then they leave the carcass. You know? So after these cunts are done tearing down the most loyal, dedicated creature on the planet, they just walk away. Like nothing happened. And what do? They go on to the next giraffe. They go on to the next easy target. Now, if you're listening to this podcast, you should be able to put two and two together and realize that I'm talking about our society. Now, giraffes are all well and good. They're great. They're majestic. They're funny looking animals. They're funny too. They make some pretty funny faces. They tried to be a deer. Didn't work out. They tried to be a leopard. It didn't work out. So they said, you know what? I'm not going to try to be like anything else. I'm going to do me better than anybody else can do me. And guess what? Now they're the tallest living mammal that we know of. Pretty damn quick too. But that was just something to think about, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Because giraffes, how cool are they? Just remember that they are the most loyal creature. And if you want to say a dog's loyal, you're out of your goddamn mind. A dog knows one thing. What's in your hand? Because it's something I want. Does it pay to be on top? And have what others want? Does it pay? Here's something to think about for the next time we get together on the TrapHouse podcast. Do you have a right to be you? Let me reiterate. Do you have a right to be you? We'll get into that next week on that TrapHouse podcast. I can't wait. Every day, it's a journey. Every day is full of different experiences. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. You may think you know, but you don't. And the best part about not knowing is not knowing. Now, as we normally do, we like to boil some shit down. We like to just discuss things. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Remember that while you're stuffing your face and enjoying all that delicious food, it came from the scalps of Indians. It came from the theft of ideas, and I don't know. It's just a great day to celebrate, and I hope you're all celebrating and having a great time. Now let's boil down this one word, okay? I'd like to just boil down a single word. It's nothing crazy, but I think it would make a difference. Maybe in my life. Probably definitely in my life, because I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't up in my noggin. But desire. Have you ever desired something? Have you ever been the subject of desire? It's to wish or to long for. It's that burning sensation inside of you that says, I can be better. I remember when I was a kid, and there was this really old corner store, and it was that place where they still sold the penny candy. It was that place where they sold shit out of big wooden barrels. The candy was just out on display, and in a small town, and not having stores real close by. Just it was something right up the road that we could walk to. Now, me and my brother spent a lot of time together, and we just used to adventure all around town. That's what kids used to do, right? Now, we went in. We go into this store quite often, and Nerf had this new, it looked like a crossbow. It had like this new Nerf gun out. It looked like a crossbow. Man, I wanted that fucking thing. I had a desire. I had like a burning desire for it. Burning desire. Now, as a kid, I really didn't know what that meant, like, but all I could do was eat, sleep, and drink this fucking thing. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, I gotta have this goddamn Nerf gun. I gotta have it. I had a desire for it. I was wishing for it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You know how I got it? I borrowed money from my brother. He was younger than me. I borrowed money. It was like $14. I don't think I ever paid him back. But I had such a desire for that Nerf gun that that I would do anything to get it. And I borrowed money. Again, I don't think I ever paid it back. But that desire can make you do some crazy things, right? Think about this. I was borrowing money before I had money. Desire can make you do some crazy shit. It's that sense of it can make you do things. It can get you to do things. Desire can get you to get up off your ass and go running. Desire can get you to the gym. Desire can get you eating right. Desire could have you end up you could end up married. Desire, you could have a child. Desire, you could have that new game system. You can get that new car. You can get that promotion at work. But it all starts with that one fucking word, and that word's desire. When you desire something, you want it. You wish for it. You think about it. It's something that just keeps going. It's something it's there. And it's not a want. It's not a need. These are different words with different meanings. And I believe today people are getting them fucking mixed up. You could want for something, that's a given. We wanted the great United States, and guess what? We got it. Thanks, Christopher Columbus. But it all starts with a desire. And then once we got here, we're like, shit, I don't want to build all these houses. I don't want to have to build all these banks. I don't want to have to fucking dig this trench. I don't want to have to build a road. Desire can make people do some pretty shitty things. But it can also make people do some pretty amazing things. What do you desire? What's something that you've been longing for that you want to get your hands on? I could tell you this. If it's something you truly desire, you'll get it. If it's something you truly put the effort into, you'll get it. But it all starts with that desire. It's not a want or a need. Like I said, desire is that sense of, it's almost like wonder. We talked about wonder before. Check out that episode. There's nothing like a burning desire. There's nothing like that. It gets you motivated. Kind of gets you hyped up. Like you want to get some shit done. What do you desire today? What are you striving for? Is it positive? Is it negative? What is it? Desire is a funny thing, though. It almost resembles hope. A little bit. It resembles hope a little bit. In hope's case, there's no effort involved. So when someone tells you they hope you have a good day, they're not saying shit to you. I hope you have a good day. What the fuck is hope, dude? It's got nothing on desire. Action behind desire equals greatness. Now, in some cases, people desire things that they shouldn't desire. Philip, stop interrupting. What, dude? You're going to tell me about something you desire? What is it? That's nice, dude. That's something good to desire. What are you doing to get it? What are you doing to achieve it? You obviously ain't doing shit when you're sitting here. Oh man, you're a great dude. So so like Philip said, he has a burning desire to do something, but he's trapped here with me. He can't go out and do what he wants during this time. But that desire is still there. It sits inside him. It's just there, and he wants something. Well, it's not that he wants it. He longs for it. He desires it. Go get it. Philip, go get it. Anybody listen to this podcast, if you fucking desire something, you need to produce the fruit. You need to put in the action. You need to put the work in. I encourage you to do that. Because desire is nothing to be fucked with. You could fuck with wants and needs all day. But if you desire something, you're going to go get it. And I hope you do. So, I know, I get it. This kid's just a rambling fucking idiot. And I'll agree with you. I'll agree. You know, this time of year, every year, people are a little on edge. People are on the side you don't ever really want to be on. Because you lose control, kinda. You don't have control. I was at the store yesterday and, I thought it was my duty to let people know about Christopher Columbus. I thought it was my job. I thought that's what the holiday was about. I thought that's what we were celebrating. A lot of people don't like hearing about how they're here and how they're, hold on, I'm doing them air quotes, free. A lot of shaking heads. I had a guy compliment my shoes, though. That was nice. See, when you neglect to face facts, when you neglect to face the truth, when you neglect to know truth, you're wearing a mask in your car by yourself. I don't know how else to say it, but you can't get more retarded than that. It was my job to do it, so when I was around doing it, I did it. I even took a little video. Maybe you folks could see it. Who knows? I don't know. It is what it is. How far are you willing to go? Are you willing to push the envelope? Are you willing to open up to new ideas? Or are you going to be humdrum and stuck with something in your bum? I don't know. But it's real easy to pull something out of your bum. I've tried. And yeah, that means something has actually gone in my bum. But guess what? Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Everybody's got one. Have fun with it. Don't get me wrong, folks. I really enjoy your company. I enjoy the idea that you listen. I enjoy the fact that the word's getting out, man. The word's getting out. What are the words, you ask? I don't know. You put them together. Figure it out. But I'll tell you, if you pay close enough attention to this podcast, you'll realize there's a lot more going on here than what meets the eye. It's such a pleasure every time to sit here and do this. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it to the T. To the T. And I never understood what the fuck that meant. But I enjoy it. I hope you do too. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Folks, just always remember. You gotta remember, because if you don't remember, you're gonna claim you forgot. And unfortunately, your brain and how it's made will never let you forget anything. That's just a marketing ploy by religion. But again, folks, thanks for showing up. And remember, these are all facts, in my opinion. Now go be the best you know how to be.